Hey guys, welcome to the $1,000 Gaming PC Build of the Month for October 2021, brought to you by NewbComputerBuild.com. My name is Corey. If you were tuning into any of the other videos this month, you might have noticed, or if previous months, that I'm splitting the builds up a bit this month. So this is the $1,000 build, but you can also check out the other ones that were posted. At the same time here, we have the $1,500, $1,800, and $500 builds. They're just all split up this month. Or visit the site at NewbComputerBuild.com, where we post more builds and information and other reviews and stuff like that. But let's get started with the $1,000 build for October 2021. This build includes, this build is for anyone that wants to game at extreme settings at 1080p resolutions, up to higher settings at 2K resolutions. That's who this build would be for. Just a caveat, this is a $1,000 build, keeping in mind that graphics cards are still a bit hard to come by. You can get them. It's a bit of a gamble, but just check out your local stores or Amazon and stuff like that. They do pop up. They are more than MSRP, as they have been for a long time now. But there may be some good news coming into 2022. I think the AMD CEO over the last week or so or something like that had announced that she expects the chip shortage to end by mid-2022. So this is going to be going on for a little bit longer, but at least there's hope on the horizon. But let's get started with the build. The CPU we have for the $1,000 build is the AMD Ryzen 5 5600X. Comes with a cooler, the Race Stealth cooler for $272.99 this month. The motherboard included with this one is the MSI Mag B550M Bazooka gaming motherboard at $119.99. The graphics card that we've included this month is the XFX Speedster Radeon RX 6700 XT. Right now, you can get it. It is available at the beginning of the month here at $849.99. MSRP is $479.99. Honestly, this is one of the better, higher performing cards with regards to price per performance at the moment, as it's not too inflated. I mean, it is inflated, but it's not ridiculous like some of the higher RTX cards, for example. If this is too expensive at the moment for you, you want another card to kind of consider, you can get something like the ASRock AMD Radeon RX 5600 XT. It is available for $729.99 right now. But yeah, so cards are available, a little more pricey than usual, but they go in and out of stock pretty quickly, but just keep checking. I would frame my build when you're planning your build to make sure that you can get your graphics card. Then the rest of the hardware is super easy to get. In fact, it's gone down over the last couple months too. Generally, all the other hardware has. Anyways, let's move on. The memory we have, or the RAM we have, is the Crucial Ballistics 3600 MHz 16 gigabyte kit for $84.99. Storage we have is Crucial P2 500 gigabyte NVMe SSD, $49.99. Power supply, EVGA Supernova 650 watt gold rated fully modular power supply, $79.99. And the case to bring it all together is the Fantex Eclipse P400A mid tower case, $74.99. And the cost for this month, this build comes out, if you can get your GPU as close to MSRP, it should be about $1,163 up to $1,532. So it is over that $1,000 budget line this month, but that's to be expected at the moment. Hopefully that doesn't surprise people too much. But the goal is to kind of get it as close to $1,000 as possible. And this is where we've landed. Keeping in mind, graphics cards are just a little more expensive than they should be. But if you do want to hit closer to that 1,000 mark, you can go with something like this other graphics card that I mentioned earlier, the RX 5600 XT as an example. It's a lesser performing card, but there you have it. And since I'm splitting up the videos this month, I've added in some hardware alternatives if you have more to spend or you want some upgrades ideas for the future. So if you want a better cooler, which I do suggest if you want to do some overclocking on the Ryzen CPU here, we have the Be Quiet Pure Loop 120 millimeter all-in-one liquid cooler, $84.90 at the moment. You could consider bumping up the graphics card if you're rich to an RTX 3070. It's at current cost $1,299 right now. You can get more storage with a 1 terabyte Crucial P2 NVMe SSD, $86.99. Or if you do want a higher performing CPU, you can consider the AMD Ryzen 7 5800X for $393.99. That does it for the $1,000 build this month. Hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with these builds every single month. Hit a like. Otherwise, you can leave a comment with any questions or visit the site, NewbComputerBuild.com. And if you have any tips or tricks on how to find a graphics card at the moment, or if you find one for a great price, leave a tip for everyone in the comments, because I know everybody would be interested in that. Until next month, best of luck building.